Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and the beautiful spoilers. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna's best course of action, Carter's debasement, extension petitioned. The striking and the lovely spoilers for Friday are here. In the upcoming episode, Luna Nozawa sends a game-changing letter to Bill Spencer. In the meantime, Carter Walton has begun a tempest from which he can't get back from. Continue to peruse, and we should discuss what is coming up in the following episode of the CBS drama. Luna Nozawa's intense move. B&B spoilers for Friday uncover that Luna has been sending Bill letters from jail, the first Bill consumed. The subsequent letter Bill needed to consume too, however he wound up folding it into a ball. It appears Luna will send Bill one more letter. While Luna appears to be eager to see Bill, he isn't there for a delight visit. Bill is possible there to advise Luna to quit sending him letters. Obviously, there should be something in that letter that causes Bill to feel he really wants to see Luna eye to eye. B&B spoilers, Bill Spencer's issue on Friday, fans will look as Bill faces another ethical problem. It is prodded that Luna's next letter will be a unique advantage. What precisely does Luna say in this letter that prompts a visit from Bill? Will it make Bill significantly impact his viewpoint on the Luna circumstance? Carter Walton's red-hot tropical storm The Strong and the wonderful spoilers for Friday uncover that Carter has taken a few pretty intense actions recently. Edge Forrester offered Carter an exit from the LLC plot. Rather than seizing the chance, Carter said absolutely no chance. That prompted Carter being terminated, and as the week comes to a nearby, Trust Logan will let Brooke know that the papers have proactively been recorded. Intense and the lovely spoilers. On Friday, fans could likewise see a greater amount of Electra Forrester and Will Spencer since Remy Price is currently working at Il Giardino. How long until individuals see his actual self? Who will be the one to save Electra from Remy's dull aims? Might it at any point be Will that ends up being Electra's legend, or will it be Sheila Carter Sharp, or another astonishing person? Which storyline are you anticipating seeing the most on Friday? What are your expectations for Trust, Carter, Edge, and Brooke? What does the future hold for Will, Electra, Remy, and different characters? A letter that could change everything. Luna Nozawa, in spite of her detainment, won't let her voice go unheard. Her constancy has brought about a progression of letters to Bill Spencer, every one more provocative than the last. The primary letter met the blazes, and the second looked close to annihilation before Bill folded it. All things considered. Presently, Luna's third endeavor vows to shake the underpinnings of Bill's ethical compass. For what reason does Luna endure? The letters appear to be more than individual, they convey a weight, maybe a disclosure or supplication, that constrains Bill to act. The way that he visits her, as opposed to disregarding her altogether, proposes there's something irrefutably convincing as would be natural for her. Could this be an admission? Confidential about somebody near Bill? Or on the other hand, maybe a call for reclamation focused on the very man who's dominated control and power? Luna's technique is striking. In spite of being in jail, she holds an influence that could drive Bill into a predicament, testing his steadfastness, morals, and limit with regards to pardoning. Anything but the substance of the letter, being a unique advantage for both Luna and Bill, is set. Carter's defilement, a typhoon of outcomes. Carter Walton winds up in a tempest through his own effort. His refusal to take Edge Forrester's offered escape from the obscure LLC plot wasn't simply a dismissal, it was a statement of his plunge further into an ethically sketchy area. The aftermath is quick and serious, finishing in his excusal from Forrester manifestations. As Brooke Logan gains from Trust that the papers are now recorded, obviously Carter's decisions have set irreversible results into movement. What pushed Carter to this edge? Was it ravenousness, urgency, or an off-track feeling of steadfastness to somebody outside the Forrester overlay? Edge's endeavors to protect Carter propose a waiting confidence in his reclamation, however Carter's searing pride and refusal to think twice about be his demise. Fans are passed on to contemplate whether there's a way back for him, or on the other hand in the event that he's bound to become one of the show's hopeless figures. A junction for Brooke and progressing strain between Brooke Logan and Edge Forrester has fans tense. Their relationship, named Scaffold by fans, has confronted innumerable preliminaries, yet this most recent separation feels further. As Brooke and Trust examine Carter's decisions, it becomes clear that the breaks in their expert world are reflected in their own lives. Will Brooke and Edge figure out some shared interest, or does this gap indicate a more long-lasting detachment? In the meantime, the presentation of Electra Forrester adds a new layer of interest. Her snare with Will Spencer and the shadowy presence of Remy Price at IL clues add a new subplot overflowing with risk and show. Will's true capacity as a legend for Electra brings up issues about his development and whether he can step into the shoes of a main figure. On the other hand, Sheila Carter Sharp's eccentric nature could control the storyline into more obscure, surprising domain. Luna Nozawa wouldn't allow her conditions to quiet her, sending a progression of letters to Bill Spencer from jail. Regardless of Bill's endeavors to overlook her, folding one letter and consuming another, Luna's steadiness has paid off. Her most recent letter is depicted as a distinct advantage that leaves Bill with no decision except for to visit her face to face. What might Luna at any point have written to bring Bill into such an individual showdown? Speculations proliferate. Does she hold confidential about somebody near Bill? Is there an admission attached to previous occasions that could compromise his family or realm? Or on the other hand, is this a frantic endeavor to move her story and gain his compassion? Fans are left contemplating whether Bill will move toward this experience with outrage, empathy, or maybe interest in what Luna is genuinely later. This gathering vows to be a defining moment for Luna's storyline as well as possibly for Bill's too. Carter Walton's decisions have found him. In spite of Edge Forrester stretching out a help to remove him from the dim waters of the LLC conspire, Carter's refusal has left him in a tricky position. Edge's failure and dissatisfaction finished in Carter's excusal, and as the word gets out to Brooke Logan by means of Trust, the size of Carter's choices turns out to be clear. What rouses Carter's insubordination? His pride, combined with a craving to show what him can do, may be blinding him to the drawn-out results of his activities. With his expert standing discolored and individual connections stressed, Carter remains near the very edge of turning into an outcast. Will he understand his slip-ups and endeavor to course right, or will he twisting further into implosion? This searing account string brings up issues about Carter's future as well as about the inadvertent blowback his activities could incur for other people. Edge, Brooke, and even expectation could end up trapped in the aftermath. The breaks in Brooke and Edge's relationship are enlarging, reflecting the mayhem unfurling in their expert lives. As they face mounting pressures, from Carter's stumbles to waiting strains with others in their circle, the strain is unmistakable. Edge's endeavors to keep up with control and Brooke's developing dissatisfactions indicate a looming conflict. In the interim, the appearance of Electra Forrester and her association with Will Spencer adds a charming layer to the dynamic. Electra's weakness and the approaching danger of Remy Price at IL set out open doors for unforeseen partnerships. Could Will arise as Electra's defender, showing off his abilities all the while? Or on the other hand, will somebody more capricious, as Sheila Carter Sharp, mediate in manners nobody anticipates? Our number one occupant miscreant, Luna, is back on the strong and the wonderful. She's frantic to get into Bill's great graces. In any case, it appears as though she has an ulterior rationale. It was uncovered that Luna actually really wants him. This brings up issues about her mind. Luna asserts that she's changed since entering jail. Yet, what's actually the deal with her? Might it be said that she is basically as sweet as she guarantees? Part character. The scholars appear to be setting up Luna's parted character storyline. She is sweet at whatever point she addresses her mother. However, at that point, she gets this abhorrent smile all over at whatever point she finds out about Poppy's relationship status with Bill. Luna guaranteed that she had an episode of brief madness. Tragically, Hollis and Tom Starr met their destiny as a result of it. From the get-go, Luna appeared to be really upset for the hurt and agony she caused. However, at that point, her brain snaps, and she focuses on Bill once more. Luna might have conflicting personality psychosis. She could be damaged by her mother having a series of men consistently. Luna appears to be mad about her mother not giving a decent life. There could be an explanation for her conflicting personality psychosis. Luna's letter takes Bill to prison. Poppy's light-hearted way of life clearly impacted Luna's mind. She needed to get the existence she believed she merited. Luna went from rich person to get it going. Luna even went behind RJ's back with. When she happened upon charge, it resembled she struck gold. Presently, Bill could be the one to assist Luna with her finding. This could likewise be her escape prison card. Since Bill is forlorn nowadays, he could offer Luna the opportunity to remain with him at the manor. He could assist her with getting the consideration that she wants in a protected climate. In any case, obviously, this is a drama. This won't fill in as expected. Luna will utilize this potential chance to make the most of Bill's consideration. There's no understanding what she could do. Luna professes to have changed during her time in jail. Her letters to Bill recommend she's frantic to procure his pardoning and another opportunity. Nonetheless, her re-emerging affections for him, alongside that notorious abhorrent smile at whatever point Bill's contribution with Poppy is referenced, make her genuineness problematic. While Luna's warmth for Bill could seem certifiable from the outset, her ulterior thought process could be a blend of revived fixation and a determined technique to get opportunity and power. Is it true or not that she is as yet determined by adoration, or would she say she is controlling Bill to recapture the existence of honor she once looked for? The show gives off an impression of being laying the basis for a split-character storyline, possibly uncovering Luna's battles with conflicting personality psychosis. Her snapshots of pleasantness, particularly in discussions with her mom, stand as an unmistakable difference to her more vile way of behaving, similar to the virus smile she streaks while plotting against Poppy. Luna's injury could come from her tempestuous childhood with her light-hearted, frequently missing mother, Poppy. Growing up seeing Poppy's series of associations with influential men might have broken Luna's feeling of soundness, driving her to mirror these ways of behaving in her grown-up life. Her example of bouncing starting with one affluent admirer then on to the next, finishing in her ensnarement with Bill, mirrors her endeavor to make up for the shortfall left by her childhood. The misfortune encompassing Hollis and Tom Starr adds one more layer to Luna's mind. Her case of impermanent madness during the episode raises questions about her dependability. Was it genuinely a fleeting break, or a brief look into a more profound mental issue that she can never again smother? Bill, presently exploring his own dejection and moral situations, ends up at the intersection of Luna's return. Her most recent letter not just constrains him to visit her in jail, yet in addition works up old sensations of culpability, obligation, and maybe waiting fondness. Bill's humane side could lead him to encourage Luna. He could offer her a spot to remain and admittance to treatment, planning to assist her with standing up to her evil presences in a controlled climate. In any case, in exemplary drama style, Luna is probably not going to follow the way of recuperation without working up more show. Whether she controls Bill's generosity for her benefit or truly looks for reclamation stays questionable. What's reasonable is that Bill is getting himself in a position for inconvenience by letting Luna back into his life. Poppy's impact, Luna's envy toward Poppy's past with Bill, could prompt showdowns, controls, or even risky plans. RJ and others, Luna's set of experiences of disloyalty, including her double-crossing of RJ, could re-emerge, making breaks among the more youthful characters. Bill's loved ones, Luna's inclusion with Bill could set off concern, or out-and-out aggression, from his family, particularly assuming they suspect her of taking advantage of him. The approaching episodes guarantee extreme emotion as Luna's mind disentangles and her plans escalate. Here are the key inquiries driving the story. How might Poppy and RJ answer Luna's reappearance in their lives? Could Luna's injury and past activities prompt recovery, or would she say she is bound to stay a reprobate? With Luna back at the center of attention, the intense and the delightful has made way for a hazardous blend of mental interest, illegal love, and curved vengeance.